Hi, and welcome back to the Love Your Life series. Today we're going to be talking about part 2, which is stop waiting for the light to change. But before I get into it, you might be watching this video on my YouTube page or IGTV, and you're probably wondering, what is this Love Your Life series all about? Well, it's not too late to join in on the series. You can check out the information on this link below. And you can sign up to have all of this amazing content delivered straight to your inbox. I have taken 6 of the biggest topics that I work with my clients, and I am delivering it to you. You'll get a blog post as well as a video. So sign up and you'll have instant access to it, and it's a gift from me to you. All right, so let's get into it. Stop waiting for the light to change. Have you ever looked back at a certain circumstance or something that's happened in your life and you've wondered to yourself, why didn't I start this sooner? We often are faced with challenges that kind of hold us back in really progressing in something that we really feel that is important to us and that we want to move forward with it. We're kind of waiting for the optimal conditions to happen before we make a move, before we take the next step. It could be something like a financial obligation that you need to wait on. Or perhaps, you're waiting for permission for someone to tell you that it's okay, go for it. Or maybe it's fear that holds us back. Regardless of any of the challenges that you have faced in any particular circumstance in your life, fear is something that can either cause us to react to a certain situation, or we could be proactive in a certain situation. So let's look at that a little bit in depth. Often we are faced with challenges, and I'm going to use the example of, let's say you wanted to make a career change, or you wanted to start your own business because you know that your calling is driving you somewhere else, that you're meant for more. And we can get really caught up in all of the small details telling us why we can't take a step now. The conditions are not right, we're not ready. But often what it is just fear of putting ourselves out there, fear of really expanding outside of our comfort zone that is holding us back. We're waiting for everything to be just so even. And so what I'd like to encourage you today is to think about a few things. If you are struggling in this area, if there is something that you're waiting for, understand what it is exactly that you're waiting for. Are you waiting to buy a new home? Are you waiting to, see your marriage flourish? Maybe things have been going a little bit rocky lately. Are you waiting to see whether or not you'll be noticed for that job promotion? And when we take proactive steps in our lives to understand the whys behind each of those really important challenges that we're facing, then we can become aligned with the steps that we need to take. And it can feel a little bit scary. And that's okay. You can turn that fear into something that's going to help you progress and move forward. And that's exactly how you continue to grow in your personal growth journey. If you have that sense that, I'm meant for more, I know that I could expand further. I know that if I just take that step, but something is anchoring me back, take a step outside of yourself for a moment and really have some compassion and kindness towards yourself. And acknowledge the fact that these feelings are real. But you know what? It's that sense of fear that holds us back. And I know that you are meant for more. And if you feel it and you want it, then go for it. Take a step. Challenge yourself each day to do one thing that's going to take you one step closer. Maybe it's having a conversation with your boss and saying, I've been putting in a lot of hard work and effort, and I really feel like I'm meant for that promotion. Or maybe it's just showing acts of kindness and love towards your spouse or your children if relationships are rocky. Instead of becoming, the receiving end of it, maybe it's time to give. Or, if you've been looking at starting your own business or changing careers, a lot of things can hold us back, especially if, income is going to be affected and your lifestyle is going to change. But think of what the outcome is going to be. When you reach that finish line, why is it so important to you? And that should be the reason to drive you forward. So what are you waiting for? What's holding you back? What's stalling you? And get aligned with the purpose for your end result, your goal. Get to that place where you know this is where you're meant to be. And all the right things will fall into place. Have courage and confidence in yourself, and you will get there. I hope today's video has brought some insight to you. And if you want to learn more information about me, my services, and who I am, or if you want to connect, then I encourage you to head on over to my website and connect with me there. I'd love to hear from you. And again, don't forget to sign up for the series. You'll get a lot of great stuff delivered straight to your inbox. And I would be more than happy to share all of this with you. Have an awesome day. I'll see you back here again for part 3. Take care and have an amazing day.